Now, an impermissible type of tawassul, which is shirk, is to ask someone that is dead. So you go to somebody's grave and you perform any act of worship, hoping that this person will be a connection for you with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a form of shirk, and it is haram, and it is forbidden. And it is from the acts of the people of Jahiliyyah, which is pre-Islamic times. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions them, where He says, ألا لله الدين الخالص والذين اتخذوا من دونه أولياء ما نعبدهم إلا ليقربونا إلى الله زلفى إن الله يحكم بينهم فيما هم فيه يختلفون إن الله لا يهدي من هو كاذب كفار. Here in translated meaning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, unquestionably, for Allah is pure religion, and those who take protectors besides Him, they say, we only worship them that they may bring us nearer to Allah in position. So here, listen to the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It says, we only worship them that they may bring us nearer to Allah in position. Indeed, Allah will judge between them concerning that over which they differ. Indeed, Allah does not guide he who is a liar and a disbeliever. So taking anything as a wasila, like a dead person or a tree or a rock or an idol or whatever it may be, as a connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is a form of shirk, and it is impermissible. And it was narrated that Umar al-Khattab said that we used to ask the Prophet ﷺ to make dua, to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make the skies rain in moments of drought. So now that the Prophet ﷺ has died, we went and we asked Al-Abbas, the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ, to make dua for us and to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for rain. Here we learn from this that asking somebody that is pious, that is righteous, to pray and everything is permissible, as we have mentioned. But here we learn other things from this narration or this hadith. If it is permissible to ask the dead directly, then the Sahaba would have asked the Prophet ﷺ at his grave. They would not have asked his uncle Al-Abbas. So that is a very important lesson. Tawassul that is happening in graveyards, at righteous people's graves, is an act of shirk, and it is unfortunately something that you see in this ummah until this day, and we should be very aware of it and that it is impermissible. And the last thing I want to touch on is the importance of turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directly, always. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. If my slaves ask you about me, then tell them I am near, and I answer the supplication of the one who supplicates. So we should always ask Him directly. And it's so important to have that direct connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to speak to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.